What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mark Howard. And you know what we do? We talk Cowboys here. Folks, look by the trees, the different colored trees, the tall, high-rise buildings. I'm in New York. I decided to come to New York and help make sure Quentin Williams has a smooth transition in packing and getting all his stuff with his family over to Dallas. So there's no problem, so he's not distracted. No, man. I've been gone for a little bit. Missed you guys. I've had to come out here, take care of some things, traveling, and kind of subsequently took a little bit of a bye week myself, as the Cowboys were. But I've been watching. And what a bye week we had in that trade deadline, picking up Quentin Williams. Also, Logan Wilson at linebacker. I talked about that and mentioned about that. And I correct myself that, Logan Wilson wasn't playing. He was coming off the bench, but I learned later that they really sat him on the bench because he had asked to be traded. He had been asked to be traded. So they gave him less reps to not risk him. Although I look at the injury report, he is still listed as a calf. So I don't know if he'll be ready this week. Maybe he will be. Quentin Williams is healthy, so that's one of the main things. But we definitely need that help at linebacker. Also looking at linebacker too, DeMarvion Overshown is listed and slated to come back and play this game here, Week 11 against the Raiders, Monday night, as well as Siobhan Revell, the rookie cornerback that everybody was pretty hot on. I'm excited. I'm excited for this. It's going to be interesting. We play the Raiders. I would say we should beat them because they suck, but hey, the way our defense had been giving up so much, we could lose to a Pop Warner team, as I said before. I think, though, with this and Williams getting as much rest, because he came off a bye week last week with the Jets and came in with us and had a bye week with us. So he's very rested and has a chance to get really acclimated with the system and the coaching staff, and everybody can get acquainted and acclimated to what he can bring and make the defense and have the defense ready to play. Tired of people running all over us, man. Jeez. I'm gonna keep my pace and going. I'm walking, getting some steps in. I'm gonna get some coffee. You know how I do. But I wanted to get this in. I fly back to California tonight. Y'all pray for me. Make sure that there's no problem with my flight and it doesn't get canceled the way. Well, I won't get into that because I'll get heated about that situation. But back with us with the Cowboys, though. I'm really excited. We should have a good run stuffer. I was talking to people about how they think we should do this. I mean, you're just going to play a straight lace. I think Odighizuwa is going to come off the bench with Clark and Williams as your tackles, a 1 and a 3 technique. They both can play either or. Solomon Thomas will come in into Odighizuwa. It means the rookie Toya, the 6th, 7th round pick, is going to probably stay inactive for the rest of the season, and he'll learn. This also I see for our defense being able to help our edges. Our edge rusher, Sam Williams, Ezraku's coming along. He's earned himself a starting position. And, so with all of that, with our defensive ends, Jadeveon Clowney as well, can't forget him. They should be able to keep their lanes to the outside. Quentin Williams, just looking at highlights and seeing how he just splits double teams, stacks up double teams, allows linebackers to fill. With Logan Wilson, I believe he will play. If he doesn't start or play this week, he'll definitely come in. I think that puts Kenneth Murray to the side, and also with DeMarvion Overshown. I mean, there's a point where maybe the next couple of weeks they could outright release Murray, and I'm not sitting there saying it like I'm calling for it. I haven't been happy with the way he's been playing. no doubt about that, or either they can find a part of the linebacking side that he can play where he flourishes at. It'll be interesting. We have now an opportunity to have depth and be able to put people in their better position, better served positions. That's the most important thing that you could do for a football player, any athlete, but especially football. And that's how football is broken down. People playing in the right position. You get a player that may be good running the system the way they're at their best, but you put them in some situation, ask them to do something they're not as equipped to do or not as good to do, and then they look terrible. So hopefully this adds to our depth, puts people in their right position, takes pressure off them, even for the rookie Smart James, who's been doing pretty well, learning and getting. He'll have less pressure on him, and he'll be able to be coming in for special things that'll help bring out his talents. Now, lastly, I'll say this much for us on the defensive end. As I said before, it's about 85% players' problem on the defense over the coaches. Now, guess what? This had better work. And what I mean by work, it had best show some great dividends and improvement with these trades. Quentin Williams himself he's healthy. By the way, just on a side note, just listening to him in the press conference, man, I just was overly impressed. He knows what to say, know how to talk against the groom, especially grooming being in that New York media. But it was just good to hear. Good to hear a brother sound the way it was sounding. But now at this point, Coach Eberflus, you got the right pieces. I don't know if it's the best pieces for your system, but Coach, you better make this work with Quentin Williams. You better make this work with Quentin Williams and Logan Wilson. You could put Ryan Clark in a better situation. Solomon Thomas, Osa can be in a better position to flourish, and our D ends. Problem will be our secondary. I think now they can with a rush and with pressure, our corners can now play a little bit better press coverage, because that's what they're really built for. Deron Bland was getting eaten up last week, but that's what press coverage will give you. Safeties, by the way, off the injured list, Malik Hooker is looking to be off injured reserve. He could be activated this week. We shall see. There's no excuses now. If this doesn't work with these pieces here, then it's time to remove the defensive coordinator. I'm not here trying to. I am calling for jobs, but I'm not trying to call it for jobs to try to act like I know what's going on. But there's too much money, there's too much at stake, there's too much talent here for it to not flourish. Somewhere going by. Too much talent. Make it work. Hey, look, guys, please subscribe, hit like, hit what you want, leave a message. Tell me how you feel, what you're thinking. Good to talk to you guys. Next time you see me, I'll be on the West Coast. Y'all take care, man. It's Mark Howard. You know what we do. We talk Cowboys here.